So today is supposed to be a protein sparing modified fast day. However, the place I get my chicken from was sold out of chicken. And I was going to do some ham that I had in the fridge, but y'all, like Wendy and Harry said in the video today, bad sodiums, including what's in ham, always affects my weight. And I am doing so good. So I've decided to eat things that I've been eating, including like this stuff. The sodium in this one does not affect me any way, shape, or form. Y'all, I've been losing so much weight eating this. Like, I notice on days when I eat my pork rinds, I go down more. I am flexing here or there, but I'm also got a lot of inflammation in my muscles from all the work we're doing outside. So I'm hoping to have a whoosh. And she was also right on my beautiful gold pan, copper pan that I used yesterday. I was afraid the hamburger meat had destroyed it. Right? I was terrified that the hamburger meat had destroyed it because it was stuck on. Same with this one. I did not put hot water in them. I just let them completely cool off and came back like the next day and washed them, and it came right off. No problem without destroying them. I was worried. But we were good. Alright, so I got my pounded ground sirloin. And we are just going to literally make what I've been making because I love it. And my weight is going down. Like yesterday, I ate that delicious chicken. To me, was delicious. Okay? Completely delicious. And, so this morning when I woke up, it was 41 degrees outside, below 60 in my house. So I've prepared the heater in case I need it tonight. And it was 7 a.m. and I just could not go back to sleep because all of a sudden I have all this energy that I just normally don't have. So there was no going back to sleep this morning. And I wasn't getting naked and hopping on the scale in freezing temperatures inside the house. And on top of it, Dino was sound asleep. It was still dark outside and I did not want to wake him because I have to go through the room. It's in the what do you call it, bathroom, and it's right there at his head basically. And what, Tricky? My windows are always open in my living room, so I can't exactly lay there. And every other room has carpet. So that is why I have not been able to weigh. I weighed hours later, like at 10 a.m. I weighed, and I was fully clothed again because I was leaving the house. I should have weighed before that. After having 2 full coffees already, because I had been up so long and it was freezing, I weighed in at 219. So I know for sure I went down this week. I just don't know how much. And we're just going to skip this week's weigh-in and go straight to next week's. So we're just going to wait until next week's weigh-in. And it is healthier for me to only do the once a week weigh-in right now. It's just mentally healthier for me. So we're just doing a very simple meal. We have our salt. I am going to add some cumin because I am really loving cumin. I used to eat the crap out of it when I was younger, and then I stopped using it that much. And recently I've developed a taste for it again. So, yes, that's quite a bit, but that is okay. That is fine. I love it. The more the merrier, because there is a lot of beef here. So, I'm just going to cook this down, right? And we're going to... So, this has no fat. It's just going to be juice. So, I'm going to go ahead and put my butter in here, which is... Let me weigh it again. Because I'm not sure if this is the one I had already weighed. Okay, 1 ounce, how many grams? So I know how many tablespoons it is. Come on. Okay, 60. Oh, it's non-salted because that's what I have already cut. Each gram is 1 tablespoon. It's 14 grams. So, and we are at 55 grams. Make sure, no. Yeah, 65 grams. 1, 2, 3, less than 4 tablespoons. So whatever it is. I will be putting in my macros properly. Basically, it is 4 tablespoons, right? Close enough. It is like 4 points less, so we'll just say it is. We'll say it's 4 tablespoons. I plan on going out and trying to get some holes in the ground for my lighting today. It's 2:30. I figured I'd eat by 3. Get my eating over with. I'm trying to do the eat earlier. Alright, so I went all the way to another town, to a Walmart for these, because they are not sold where I live. It's like 15 miles one way. I pre-ordered them last night because they never keep a lot in stock. They only keep like 10 out, and I got all 10. So they are part of helping me get some calories in on normal protein days, like not protein sparing modified fast. So I am thinking in November doing a little different. So I would still be doing the same amount of protein sparing modified fast days as Wendy and Harry. So I would still be doing 3 of those a week. I'd still be doing the 18-hour fast, the refuel, and all of that. However, for money wise and cooking wise, I was seriously thinking of doing like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays protein sparing modified fast day. Just hear me out. I know we're supposed to be tricking our metabolism, but that still would trick my metabolism. That way, I can smoke a bunch of meat on Tuesday, right? Or I'm gonna, right? Or something like that. Like day 1, I'd smoke a bunch of chicken and then take the skin off, and I could eat some boneless, skinless chicken. Basically, you know, I guess it would have bones, but you know what I'm saying. I could eat some chicken breast for, that was way too much butter, y'all. This is going to take a while. I can eat a bunch of chicken breast for 3 days straight. So none of it would go bad, because I'm a little different than some people. Because yes, I could use the chicken breast on the next day and put tons of cheese and stuff to up my calories and fat, right? However, chicken is very expensive right now. Like, to me, like, I am paying $5 a pound because Aldi's chicken just is not settling on my stomach at all. So I'm buying fresh chicken, like being slaughtered from an actual place, a local farm. So I'm having to pay more, but I'm not having any issues, which sounds ridiculous because this is not clean, right? But I'm not having any issues. I'm having issues with meat. So it costs more, and I'd rather just use the chicken on protein sparing modified fast days. So I was seriously thinking of doing all 3 days together, back to back, and then all the other days, you know, just so I can keep do the food, right? Because I don't like food that's been frozen. I'll want it sitting in the fridge for like if I cook it on day 1, it'll be sitting there like 5 days later for me to eat it again. And on those days, I want to keep it simple. So I just want to smoke tons of chicken with just some salt on it, right? Some Redmond's real salt. And just eat it with no skin, right? I want to keep those days simple. And I think the best way financially and the simplest way is to have them all in a row. And that would also boost my body and then shoot over to the other days. Now, I don't know if I can handle it. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's smarter to do it the way they're doing it because then you don't get that hungry, right? But that's just me debating. I'm not decided. Have not decided. Okay. Gonna go in with about 2 ounces. I'm usually wrong. It's usually way less than 2 ounces. So, but I don't feel like measuring it. We're just gonna say it's about 2 ounces. But this is boring, right? But it's working for me. I like the taste of it. It's not making my stomach sick. I'm not swelling from it. My weight is still moving, not as fast as I would like. And maybe it would move faster if I didn't have the dairy. But guess what? I will tell you right now, if I do not have the dairy, I'm not eating calories. I would not even be eating 500-600 calories a day. Because one, I would not be eating beef without cheese on it. I do not like beef unless it is covered in cheese or barbecue sauce or spaghetti sauce. It's gotta be drenched in something. And I am clenching my teeth extremely bad at night again. So when I'm sleeping, no, I can't use a mouth guard. It doesn't work. I'm severe claustrophobic. I end up, it's a nightmare. So I'm clenching my teeth really bad because I'm having a bunch of nightmares. Stupid, Lorsortin does give some people nightmares, and it has developed them in me again. And so I'm clenching my teeth all night long. So trying to chew steak and stuff ain't happening because my jaws and my cheekbones are killing me every day right now. It'll go away sooner or later. I'll stop clenching all of a sudden. Plates, but mine are all dirty, and the reason I hate his is because they're heavy. I don't like heavy stuff. Go to ounces because it's just easier to weigh everything in ounces. Grams is a pain in the butt when you're trying to put in your macros. And yes, I know we put butter and we put cream cheese in there. And I'm going to go ahead and stick the whole thing in here. And what I don't eat, I can weigh off. So, it's supposed to be 16 ounces without adding anything to it. But it shrunk down to 14. And that's adding stuff to it. So, it is what it is. So, we're going to add 2 ounces of cheese. Come on, separate. There we go. And it is so hot, it is going to melt on this with no problem. Actually, I want to do 2.5 today. I really want to up my calories, and those pork rinds are going to help. And like I said, I don't go back and eat usually. Like, this is usually it. I don't get hungry again, and I'm not eating if I'm not hungry. I will force myself maybe once a day to eat if I'm not hungry. Like right now, I'm not that hungry, but I want to go work in the yard, and I don't want to all of a sudden be like, oh my God, I'm famished, and I have to run inside and try to cook. So, we're getting it over with. Also, I'm falling asleep way earlier when I'm stopping eating earlier, and I'm waking up earlier. I think having food on my stomach so late at night was keeping me awake. Like it was giving me extra energy and I couldn't fall asleep. Alright. So I normally have 4 ounces And the bag is 8, so I have half the bag. Each serving size is supposed to be like half an ounce. Oh wait, it's not 4 ounces. Let's see, half an ounce comes with 8, so there's only 4 ounces in here. So I normally have 2 ounces. There we go. So I'm gonna have 2 ounces of this, which equals 4 servings, which I think is ridiculous because it's pork rinds. They're very small. Like it weighs like nothing. But yeah, I just end up eating half the bag. I just guess. But this is smelling so good, I probably won't eat much pork rinds. So basically, I kind of just dip the pork rinds in there. But I'm going to start with eating this. And then, if I want to go add pork rinds, I can. So, if I don't eat the pork rinds, I will let you know. But let me tell you, this is supposed to be 8 servings. This is supposed to be 8 servings. That I know... there is no way there's 8 servings in this bag. Like, how? What, you people are crazy with these serving sizes. Like, all these companies, that's when you gotta look at stuff. That is why really look at your spaghetti sauce, pizza sauce, all your brands of all that stuff, because the serving size, they will trick you. And they'll be like, what's only 2 carbs total, or like 4 total carbs, 2 net or something, for a 1/4 cup. And you're like, well, the other one is 3 total, so you think you're getting less, but it's for half a cup. So if you're new to anything like this, serving size matters big time. Also, the Dollar Tree is now selling Premier Protein. I don't know if it's all of them, but ours is. They had the root beer, which is $1.25 a piece. And they are good until like they are not, their best buy is in May 2024. Y'all, and I did the math. It is only $18 and something to go buy 15 of them at the Dollar Tree, but $30 at Sam's and almost $40 at Costco, at least around here. So I'm not drinking them because it's root beer and I hate root beer, but Dino fell in love with them. So I went and picked him up, all of them. Today. I was bad and no one else could buy any because I bought all 33 that they had on the shelf, because he hates mixing proteins, even though we have protein mixes. So this way he has some Premier Proteins of ones he likes and save tons of money. See, we're melting. By the time I eat it, we'll be completely melted. Oh, and I got a black Americano from Dunkin' Donuts in my little Dunkin' Donuts coffee cup, which I love. I love this Stewie cup. One, I always thought these kind of lids would make me spill it. I don't spill it no more. And when I'm out walking and doing stuff, it's so light on my finger and I don't drop it any longer. Like, I was always dropping my coffee. I'm going to shut up now because it is 2:40. I'm starving and this is smelling delicious. All right, so yesterday's macros was 89 protein, 61 fat, 937 calories, and 6 total carbs. And today, because I did eat almost all of it, and a serving of pork rind, well, my type of serving of pork rind, not their stupid serving of pork rind, it comes to, ding, 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 I have not eaten this much calories, food, fat, and everything in a while. So here we go. We'll see if it hurts me. 154 protein, 89 fat, 65 calories, 6 total carbs. And yes, this will be the only meal I eat today. Alright, I was going to show you the stone I've used. I left it outside. I can't go out there right this minute because I have to keep the porch locked because Sharky ran out of the house without permission. Stay away from Daddy's dirty shoes. So I'm conditioning this, which means I've already used the stone. I've used Dawn spray soap all over it. And yes, it's okay to use it because we're conditioning it. And we are going to scrape the crap out of it. We want to take it all the way flat. See all this area that's still conditioned? We're going to undo it. It's old, nasty, rusted. We're starting from scratch. Okay, this is killing my teeth. It's like nails on a chalkboard. So I want to turn some music on while I do this and put some earphones on so I don't have to hear it. But I'm going to be doing this for a while. And this is what I use. I used to use olive oils. I used to use Crisco, but I actually found that it is way cheaper. I need way less if I just use this bad boy right here. About 45 minutes later, and yes, it is a huge difference, and I'm going to show you how you can really tell. So I used the crap out of this. I scraped it to death. When I mean you need elbow grease, you need elbow grease, y'all. I cannot get any more off. I have tried over and over again. It stays flat. The whole last time I did it was over a year ago. And people online said you don't have to worry so much about it. It'll be fine. You're going to season on top of it. Lies. Not fine. It makes it uneven. But, oh crap. I guess I can get more if I use the edge. Alright, I might be doing more. I guess holding the phone gave me a different angle. Yeah, but look, this was really hard to get to that. Alright, but let me show you how I can tell how much I've done. I had already replaced that with a new one. We're going to go back and do more. But look, y'all. Look how nasty came off of this. Oh. And that is old conditioning. Old grease. Old crap. And we're going to restore it. We're restoring it. I guess I got some more elbow grease to do. Okay, Dino came out, but I was going to use his elbow grease, but he thinks I need steel wool and real scrapers, and this is the real scraper. So, it's just me. Just me. So I'm just going to wipe this all down, and we're going to plug up the gas and get going. Okay. Got my flames going. We're just going to heat it up really good before we throw in the conditioner. So, I'm going to throw in quite a bit, smooth it all out. We're going to let the smoke die down so it'll turn like white or stop smoking completely. Then we're just going to keep repeating. It says 3 to 5 times. We're just going to keep doing it until I'm satisfied. I have used a whole container before. This is $10. I have used a whole container to be satisfied. But this time I scraped it down as much as possible. Like, I've never scraped it down this much. But yeah. I need a brush to brush all this off real fast. Let me go look for a brush. So I do have some left from last year, but we are starting with a brand new one. This has been heating up for about 10 minutes. Managed to shut my finger in the door, so it hurts. It's going to be kind of hard to show y'all one-handed, but I'll try. Hold on, we're going down for a second so I can get a scoop of it. Okay, we're going to start with just this amount right here. And it's going to try to run away. I'm going to use the spoon right now. I did put a glove on the hand that's holding the phone just in case I need to use my hand. And my porch is uneven, so I am spreading it out myself. Usually you could just put it on there and it does a really good job on its own. And as you can see, I need more. Sorry, it's kind of hard to do one-handed. And this is why we're going to need multiple layers. My porch is very uneven. And I'm probably going to use this whole container plus more, and the ending conditioning. It's going to be bacon. I am frying up a bunch of bacon. A little bit more. and this is why it's going to take multiple layers. It's not going to be perfectly even because my porch is 100% not perfectly even. Now we just see the smoke. We just wait for it to stop. Yes, it stinks. We're still on the first round. This tells you it's not ready. See the smoke going on. You can see the little bubbles, but look how good it's working already. You can see where it sticks better, but we are going to have this nice and pretty by the end of this, because this is only round 1 and it is not even done. And yes, some areas, because like I said, my porch is not even, it will stick more than others. I might have to use my scraper next time and not film it to get the oil where I want it to go. Let me see. Like here. I'm not going to press down, but we're going to pull the oil back up. Because it all went to the corners. This corner. Because my porch is uneven. Didn't even go through the hole. That's always a problem when I'm cooking, so I manipulated some. Other people just say leave it. But if your area is uneven, you sometimes have no choice but to try manipulating it. I'm thinking this will take about 10 more minutes or so. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, this was hard. I did it alone, y'all. I dug my holes, I held the friggin' pole, I put the dirt in. So, Dino's complaining that these poles are crooked. Beep, beep, beep. I did it alone. He didn't feel like doing it yesterday. So, yeah, and it hurt. I even hit some roots and hurt myself. But, I think I did a great job, and they're hard in there for doing it by myself. I'm just saying. I had to hold them up. Hold those poles in the ground and make sure they didn't fall over and take a shovel way over there to get dirt. I was running quickly because I was afraid they're going to fall on me. But, yeah, they're fine. They're fine. They're not perfect, but when you doing something by yourself, oh well, right? Oh well. Look at the moon, everyone. It's so pretty up there. He's waiting to see if my dad can use his tractor to make holes, but they'll make them too big. We need tiny holes. Tiny holes. I love this. This is so beautiful. Alright, it's been about 10 minutes. Most of the smoke is gone. So I'm going to go in with another scoop. And I'm going to do it properly so I won't film it because I need both hands for it. As you can see, the oil is pulling up, which means I'm going to need to jack up that back leg somehow or something to make it a little even. So, let me get to that. Alright, you can see where the rust was. It's not showing rust, but it's just not sticking there like it is everywhere else. We're going to go around 3, and then we're done. See all this pulling here? So, I'm going to go around 3. About 1 whole tablespoon again. Okay, the smell has really gotten to me and made me very nauseous. It just stinks horrible. So I'm going to be not burning after this. So whatever it turns out is what it is today, and tomorrow I'll cook bacon and stuff on it. Because I'm literally about to throw up. Plus I drink a bunch of water, so I am not doing so great in the last 10-15 minutes, and I need to, once this stops, go wash it out of my hair, because even going inside I smell like the smoke. Yeah, I just cannot hold food in me. I cannot figure out, the only thing that I can hold in me with no problem is savory chicken keto chow. Okay? I'm not gonna lie, it's the only thing that I don't get sick from at all. I just got crazy sick. But this is our end result for today. So that was about 3 times. And like I said, you can see the pulling, which I need to get out of there, or that's going to harden. Try not to scrape off the work I just did. Definitely got to find a way to make this even, because this will be a nightmare every time I cook. Okay, so this is the result, and there's no rust. It is not perfect, unfortunately. I knew it wouldn't be, but it will continue to season. One reason is some of this I could not get off. You can tell the areas I got off really good because this is what they look like. And then also these are the areas that ran off really fast and went into the corner. And it's still in that stupid corner. Oh well. We're going to talk for a second. Hold on. All right, I'm going to go hop in the shower. So I'm about to go look at all my previous potassiums for the last few years, especially before taking the Losartan, because my mother's is a 3.9 and she does about 3 keto a day. She's on the same milligrams of Losartan and everything, and her potassium is considered on the low side of normal, even though she takes in tons, and yes, she's not keto. So I'm gonna go look at all my past ones and see, maybe this is my normal reading, because if it is, savory chicken keto chow, here I come, because it doesn't make me sick. Just saying. What are y'all doing? You cannot come out here. First of all, that griddle's hot. Second of all, mommy's taking a shower. Come on, Freya. Oh, my life of trying to come in the house. They want to go out.